it's GamerTone, and today we're going to be talking about April's pickups and the Retron Square. Now I got the Retron 3 that plays the SNES, NES, and Genesis games, and also the imports, the Famicom, Super Famicom, and Mega Drive. But this thing plays Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance. And it's real small too. Look how small it is. Check that out. It's small like the cube from Hellraiser, the box. It fits right in your hand. Look at that. And you got the power and reset button with the USB controller. Black and gold. Nice color. HDMI output with a Type C for power. And then you got your screen choice. Yeah, this thing is a bad boy here. Real small. I got the controller to go with it. This is it right here. Look at that. Can't wait to try it out. With it, I got the Metroid Fusion. Look at that. Yeah, I'm going through a Metroid phase right now, so I'm playing Metroid Dread, and I'm probably gonna want to play all the other ones. I don't know how long that's gonna last, as you know. I'll play a game and then it'll just drop off. I apologize for that. You'll know when you don't see me mention the game after a while, like whatever happened to Bloodborne, you know what I mean? Like, it's still there. It's in my backlog. I'm still playing Persona, so I didn't forget about that. Persona is still, I'm like 80 hours in. I was playing it last night. But Super Mario Bros. 3 with the Super Mario Advance 4. I'll try that bad boy out too. I am gonna make a video at a later time. I gotta try all these games out, so when that happens, I usually like to do a quick playthrough of 15 to 20 minutes and then talk about the game. But I also got the YuYu Hashiko soundtrack. For those that know, the music on this is fire, and I grew up with this. This is like a childhood memory, you know. One of the first animes that I got introduced. I had this game. Well, I had a game for the Super Famicom, and it was a fighting game, and I'll never forget it. That's actually, I got the game before I even got introduced to the fighting game. And then, because I didn't know what it was, I was like, what is this? And then I remember seeing the anime, and I'm like, huh. But I'll tell you one thing, I never finished the anime. I plan on doing it this year. I mean, I'm gonna try, like, and I had to get the original, the OG Castlevania. Oh yeah, look at that bad boy. My first Castlevania. Who would have thought that I'd be a super fan? You know? Game's hard, by the way, if you haven't played it. If you're into retro games. I also got Donkey Kong for the SNES. I gotta try these games out. You know, I never finished this. There's a lot of games I haven't finished. So, yeah. I'm gonna play this with my son, probably. Yep, I know in my early TikTok videos, I spoke of this game, and I was disappointed, but I kind of really want to play it again. When I was playing Blasphemous, it made me want to give this game a second try. And it's Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Oh yeah. I am going to play this one of these days, I have it here, so I will be playing this. Then I got some Viz books, and yeah, a couple of Viz books. I had to get this. Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Look at this. Look at that. Who remembers that? This is like childhood right here. I remember I had the Nintendo Power Magazine edition, and I used to see like little comics, artwork, and it was just fascinating, you know what I mean? But I'm definitely gonna read this because I'm also playing Link's Awakening. And since, you know, I'm playing Persona 5 Royale, there's also an anime out. But I didn't watch the anime through just so it won't get spoilers for me, you know what I mean? I had to pick up the Persona 5 Viz book here. Look at that. Check that out. If you're a Persona fan, yeah. That's one thing about me. If I'm playing the game, I'm going to watch the anime or read a manga, you know what I mean? You get everything. You get to see what was left out. You get to see how the story was written. Love doing that. This one I could not pass up. This is my #1 favorite game in the Nintendo. My favorite for the Nintendo, and it's up there. I play this game probably at least once a year, and I never finished it. As much as I love this game, I've never finished it because it's hard. And I got it with a box and a manual. Yes. Look, I feel so proud holding on to this. Like, what? The Ninja Gaiden box? Check this out. Let's open this up because I'm like happy. You know what? What? Yeah. Look at that. Look at that, man. This really takes me back to when I had no money and it was just lucky to stumble upon a game. There it is. Look at that. The instruction. Tamco, right? Tecmo, sorry. Tecmo. Tamco. Look at that. It tells you how to play the damn game. The wall spring jumps. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm staring at the instruction manual for Ninja Gaiden. Wow. That's pretty badass if you ask me. 1989. What were you doing in 1989, you know? I was playing Ninja Gaiden. I was gaming it up. I was, you know, living my best life as a kid. When I wasn't a bad kid, that is. No household is perfect, you know what I mean? But you live and you learn. And Ninja Gaiden taught me a lot about reflexes. Yeah, there it is. And that's all I got. I mean, those were April's pickups. It was great having that. What are some of your April pickups? Does anyone have any great games that they picked up? Great finds? Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video.